there was a very famous street in Tainan called Shenlong Street, and it was a shipping center, a shipping commercial center in Tainan. And because at that days, the businessmen used the ship to transport their goods. So around the Shenlong Street, there are a lot of water alley, and then at that time, people consider this place like the Venus in Taiwan. And in this room, they try to model the looking of the Shenlong Street and then paint it on the wall. As you can see, they use only two colors, the black and white, to express the traditional ideas about this street. And also, they put some suitcase in the house to express the ideas about the businessmen while they're doing their trade. They would need to carry some bag. Okay, and let's look at more pictures about this room, and then let's move on. And the third one I'm going to introduce is called Lu, or window room. You can clearly, you can see that from the name of the room. It expresses the ideas about the windows. In old times, a lot of people, when they design their house, they put extra windows just because they want to see the beautiful things outside. And the designer want to express the importance of windows, so they put the window frames to decorate the room. Okay, so after we see the two spots in Tainan, Harry is going to take you to the third and the fourth spot.
Hello everyone.
Hello.
And now I'm going to introduce the blueprint bar. So you can see it's all blue on building. Next. So let me introduce you the previous look of the building. It is established in the 1936. And because it's near the West Market, so it was the most populous area at that time. And because 1993, the government's wrong policy, they want to broaden the road and they want to have underground space to park their cars, so they separate the buildings into two parts. Okay, next. And in the 1993, Mr. Liu wants to reform the original look of the buildings, so he used the tools of the blueprints. The blueprint is always used in engineering, and it is always used for forecasting the future of the house. But Mr. Liu used the idea to reform the original look of the house, so it's quite special. And you can see there are tables, chairs, beams of the house, and the windows. Mr. Liu tries to use different furnitures to restore the original look of the house. And let us close up to the house. Mr. Liu also used different kind of tools to separate different rooms. And the nowadays usage, it is a bar and also a cafe for people to relax and chat. And artists also gather here and interact with each other. And next spot is the Xie residence. And as you can see, it is a traditional look of the residence in the West Market. And it is established in the 1960s. And Mr. Xie, they had a handmade shoe store in this market, and it is their residence. And because of the modernization, fewer and fewer buildings have traditional styles, and they change into modern buildings. So the son of the master of the house wants to maintain the beauty of the traditions and also add some new elements into the buildings. So he regenerates the house, and as you can see, it's the original look of the house and its new look of the house. And it is the kitchen, and you can see the sink. The sink is pretty special because they use the tool which calls terrazzo, which means they grind the stones and press them thickly together and to produce the sink. And it is a typical style in Tainan. They use it for the floor, for the furnitures. And the next. And it is the living room. And you can see there is a round table, which in Chinese means the reunion of the house, the family. And it is the living room. And you can see it is quite Japanese style because Japanese also colonized Taiwan in the past. And it is the bathroom. And nowadays usage is a homestay place, and Mr. Xie wants to educate people about the beauty of the old house. And in last, after introducing these places, don't you want to explore them by yourselves?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
we will now personally take you to these places. Get ready, guys. Let's go.
Yeah.
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 Let's go. Let's go.
Go to where?
Let's go to Tainan.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm dizzy.
Sorry, there's a
And this is the
equipment
Jiajia West Market.
problem. Yeah.
West Market Hotel.
Yeah, we went there personally. And there was a very giant tree beside the house and looking. And next up is the West Market, where the Shea Restaurant was located.
Yeah. And you can see there are a lot of clothing stores in the West Market.
Yeah, in old times there are some other kind of stores, but nowadays there's only clothes store left. And this is the address of Shea Residence. It's a pity that when we went there, it was closed, so we don't have the chance to go inside and explore it. So only, okay. And this
And
is,
this is the Blueprint pub.
or bar, you can say.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really an amazing place. And the toilets,
Living room,
living room, and also
the second floor.
and the beams of the roofs, a suitcase, and then there's also a bicycle.
Yeah.
Closer look. Okay, well, that's the tree house.
Yeah, it's the empty tree house.
And there were a lot of people visiting there. And this is the Tate and Company store in the previous time. And now they redecorate and turn it into another gallery on the inside of the tree house. Okay, so that's end of our presentation.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.